Yo. Can't hear myself. Hold on. Hold on. Oh yeah, there we go. Yo. What's going on, everybody? What's good? What's goody Lou? Welcome to it. Welcome to another star-studded episode of BedroomTalk podcast. Me, I'm Thato, and I'm in this alone. I don't know if you guys can hear in the background. I'm watching a soccer game. He's France and Switzerland. Do the people in Switzerland call Switzerland Switzerland? You know, like Germans don't call Germany Germany. Is there something similar with Switzerland? It's Deutschland there by Germany. What do Switzerland people call Switzerland? Same way here in South Africa, we don't call South Africa, we call it Imzansi. You know? I want to know what's the thing for Switzerland. How's everybody doing? This is episode 14 of the BedroomTalk podcast. I am in a good mood. I think I am in a good mood. I had an okay week. Some good news, some bad news, some great experiences, some weird ones, but all in all, everything is okay, I think. God damn it, I had something. Oh yeah, I was talking about France. I like all the for some reason silent letters in French words appeal to me. I like that. I like how there's so much you write but you don't say. Anyway, I'm not gonna speak in French. Actually, I don't like French. I like French names, and I like that aspect of so many silent parts of a word, but I don't like French as a language. I think French is overrated. I think it doesn't sound as sensual as it's made out to be. You know what I think sounds sexy? Venda. Venda is sexy as fuck, bro. Venda is beautiful. It's like deep. You know, the French is too many. Okay, no, am I thinking of Italian? Actually, French is also deep, but like I don't like it. I don't like the use of the sound France. I don't like that. Yeah, that's not sexy. How is that sexy? Maybe I think it's sexy because you associate the place with the language. The place maybe it's sexy. Probably have terrible weather, but like it looks okay in pictures. But the language is not as appealing as it's made out to be. My personal favorite languages, actually want to learn, is Japanese. Japanese, it's gonna happen. Not only do I want to learn, I will learn how to speak Japanese, and maybe German. I don't know about German. No, not German. No, I'm not gonna learn German. But Japanese for sure. It's not as bad as the other Asian languages like Chinese, Mandarin, Cantonese, Korean, all that. Japanese, that's where we at. But apparently you should learn Mandarin for when they take over the world. You can communicate. But they can speak English, those people. Those people, what do you mean, those people? Yeah, welcome to another lonely episode, lonely times, lonely days. I have no stories. I have no stories. It's just me and my me, myself, and my food. I recently got feedback when it comes to Reddit. You know what else I want to do? Let me do this. Let me do some fan service. It's funny how I assume that I have fans. Let's go to our YouTube section and find comments. Comments that people put under our videos. Read them. See if we can find anything interesting. This is gonna be a young flashback to episodes gone by, right? Let's see. Hold on. I'm still clicking. I'm still clickety clackering. One moment. We don't get that many comments anyway. This is gonna be a shout out section of the podcast, you know, for the true fans. Actually, that's not fair because I get other kinds of interactions from different people. We have bro. Okay, this is not gonna work. Okay, let me just read two. I might be reading two because there's only two people that commented. I can neither confirm nor deny that. We have Lorenzo. Commented on the podcast. Lorenzo commented on my little rant last week about Fast 9, the F9 movie. Lorenzo says, I saw it coming, bro. They fucked it up from Hobbs and Shaw, and they fucked it up from Hobbs and Shaw. Like it no longer is what it was. Oh yeah, I agree. Was it anything in the first place though, Lorenzo? Was it? I don't know. I guess it was. For the fact that it's here now, it was something. But it became what it became is a travesty. Okay, let's find somebody else that commented on the podcast. I think we only have 2 comments on the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think that's a problem. We have another person who commented. We have Tandeka. Tandeka commented. I don't know which podcast Tandeka commented on, but it had to do with climate change. I remember, I said something about the winters not being as cold as they used to be and something being real. And I think Tandeka figured out what that thing is. Maybe I was being discreet, but like it was climate change. So Tandeka was asking by that thing, you meant climate change. And yes, Tandeka, I did mean climate change. One more. After this one, I have another idea. It's sad that I come up with these as I go, but actually no, that's the art for me anyway. That's why I do this. It's like it's a session of free thought. Another comment comes from this is from 2 weeks ago. This one is coming from K Fresh Beats. Shout out to K Fresh Beats. K Fresh Beats commented on a podcast from 2 weeks ago, according to my data here. And K Fresh Beats comment is who's the Chakrahan. So in one of the episodes, we had a special guest, Fortune Briggs. Fortune Briggs was on the episode, and Fortune Briggs had mentioned Chakrahan. Now, I cannot say whether Fortune Briggs was referring to a specific person Maybe he was. He most probably was. But I think for the purpose of that argument, it was meant to be general. It was meant to be generalized, you know. So who's the Chakrahan? I don't know. Maybe Fortune Briggs should come back and answer that question. That's if Fortune Briggs was referring to a specific person. Actually, I'm gonna leave this here, but I think this is gonna unfold some more at a later stage. Trust me, it's gonna be worth it. I think we're done with the comments. That was some, fan service. I don't feel comfortable with using that term yet. Fan service. Sheesh. My second idea for this episode is to go through my notes. Now, interestingly, my notes on my phone. Interestingly, I have notes that date back to October 3rd, 2015. That's how far back my notes go. And the first note that I ever wrote, I ever saved on my iCloud is the DSTV account number for at home. I have the DSTV account number for the DSTV at home. I think my dad made me write it down for some reason. That's the first note I have. And then the second note is lyrics to Travis Scott's Maria, I'm Drunk with Justin Bieber and Young Thug. That was a day later, actually. So I got the DSTV, and then on the 3rd, and then on the 4th, I have Maria, I'm Drunk. And then next, it's a rap verse that I wrote. Same month, on the 15th. I have plenty of rap verses, by the way. The previous one is notes for the previous episode. Did I talk about a Beyonce concert last week? Did I? Because I have notes about a Beyonce concert. And the notes read Beyonce concert, and then I want to get married. That's what I wanted to talk about last week. Maybe I can talk about that now. I do want to get married. I don't know. I have a thing with marriage. Just that whole fucking thing. I don't know. It looks beautiful. I like it. I like that. There's too many politics, come with it now. But I don't know. I don't care. I don't know. I like it. I do. I'm one male that actually wants and looks forward to marriage. I think I said this already with Fortune Briggs. Dog, I'm down. I'm down for the baggage. For some reason I am. That can be a good or a bad thing. It might be good because I am it might be saying that I'm open enough and I'm willing to, accept another human being to co life with me. That could be good in that way, or it can be bad in a way that I don't care enough for it to affect me if it goes wrong. Yeah. For some reason that just depressed me. I don't know. I can't confirm nor deny either one. But I think, nah, bro. Me, I don't know. It's either I'm open enough or I don't care enough that if things go sour, I won't be affected as anyone else would. Maybe because people aren't as open to the idea because of the damage that it can do to them, because they would care too much. But I feel like I would care. Nah, that's not it. That's worst case scenario. I think I would care. No. Scratch that. Leave it at the back of your head though, but like scratch it. Huh. That's very interesting. Self fucking introspection, the unintentional. Anyway, fucking. Oh no. And another thing that I do in my notes, which is something I just read now, is I write. I think people do that all the time. I write rough drafts of like something critical that I want to say to a person. You know, this happens mostly when I'm trying to say something critical to most probably a lady. Something very detrimental. What does detrimental mean? Let's look it up. You know how sometimes you can use a word but you never really know what it means, but you've heard it so many times that like you think you figured it out. Like okay, I can, you know, detrimental, tending to cause harm. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, something that can be detrimental to whatever relationship I have with that person. I tend to draft out whatever text that I'm looking to send in my notes, and most of the time, if I have like 5 sentences, maybe like 2 of them will be sent. Because when the emotions are running high, you fucking say all these extra things that you don't really need to say. Then when you proofread it, you're like, okay, I didn't have to say that. Actually, interestingly enough, I wrote something. I did that at one time. So I wrote all these things that I wanted to say to, of course, a lady. And now, yeah, whatever. And it turned into a song that I wrote. It became a song. It was a while ago though. Yeah, I wrote a song back then that came from a text that I wrote and never sent. I never sent it. I wrote the text, I never sent it. And then at a later stage, I found it. And then I just made everything rhyme. And then it became a full song, though, not just a verse. It became like a full song. That's how much I had to say. Anyway, on to the next note. I hope this is interesting. I have another person's email address and password because people trust me. I'm a trustworthy guy. I look trustworthy, and people always ask me for help with computer related stuff. So, well, whatever, tech related stuff. And I was helping someone with their email, and I still have the email and password. And then I have another verse, and then I have a contract, and then I have a letter that I wrote, and then I have another verse, another verse, another verse, another verse, another verse, and then an address. Okay, I think that's it. Let me quickly go to my scapegoat before you guys stop listening. Reddit, bam, boom. I'm gonna change the name of the podcast to Bedroom Reddit Talk. Reddit Talk. Okay, that's way too loud. Reddit Talk with Thato. Normal bedroom talk. Okay, let's go on Reddit. Reddit. Remember, headache. Okay, let me find some cool stuff there on Reddit. Here's something interesting. This isn't ask me an advice yet. This is just something interesting that I just saw. Okay, fuck that. Let's go to ask me an advice because I am a man and I have experienced enough shit as a man to feel qualified to answer all these questions that people need about their life. This is a lady asking, asking if I wanted to see his baby. Okay, is there a specific reason as to a guy asking you if you wanted to see his childhood baby pictures? I've done that because they're funny and interesting, and if the guy likes you, he's trying to show you something funny and interesting to keep you engaged, I guess. Yeah, or to let you in, like, more into their life, so you know more about them, how they looked as a kid. I think, yeah, I feel like this lady is like, emotionally detached. And she's with this nice guy. And this guy's like, you want to see my baby pictures? And this lady's like, what? What? Why the fuck would I want that? Female pickup men. As a man, how would you like a woman to show interest in you? This is within a few minutes of seeing each other. Okay, so if a lady shows interest in you as a guy, just after meeting them, that would be cool. It depends, really. Here's what it depends on. There's two kinds of guys, and speaking in generalities is almost always bad, but in this case, it isn't. It's real. It's two kind of guys. There's guys that, there's no way of putting this without making one side sound bad, but there's guys that are, okay, I'm not gonna put myself in any of the boxes. That way you won't know which box I fall into. That way I am not saying anything bad, because if one of them is bad, I might be in that box. So the two boxes are, there's guys that would, that saying that he would smash anything that walks. Yes, people like, there's that kind, there's that box. There's guys that would engage in any form of affection, or any form of affection that comes their way, no matter what it is. If it comes to them, they'll take it no matter what, which is understandable, because honestly speaking, the options aren't as they don't come as often as they do with the ladies, right? Men don't get asked that. You don't get that training. I think we also spoke about this before with I think with Fortune Briggs. You don't get that that muscle of being wanted. Very weak as a guy. As soon as you feel like a lady trying to get with you, it's very easy for you to slip and fall for that. Very easy, because you have never had to train that muscle. But with ladies, you train that fucking muscle every day to an extreme extent. Especially these days, you have to train that muscle beyond reason, because of how some of these dudes are acting late these days, or they've always acted. I don't know, but sometimes you have to, unfortunately, train beyond reason. So back to the question, what's it like? Wait, again, how would you like a woman to show interest just after meeting you? I mean, yeah, it depends. What does it depend on? Well, first, it depends on which box a guy falls into. If you fall into the box where you just fucking grab anything that comes your way, then that's what you're gonna do. But if it falls into the box where you filter more often than any other guy, then you are going to put that whatever thing that comes your way in that filter. It's not like you guys accept anything that comes their way just because it came their way, just because they've never had it happen to them. Put it in the filter still, bro. Filter that shit out. Would you have shown interest if it hadn't shown interest in you? Or she. Did I say it? Would you have shown interest? Would you be interested if she hadn't shown interest in you? You know? But again, them showing interest in you could have sparked that interest you would have in them. So I don't know. Me personally, I said I wouldn't put myself in either box, but I already laid it down properly for the other guys. So I think I'm gonna, me personally, filter, bro. Filter no maranja. The whole time, it's always gonna be filter. You're getting filtered, bro. Would I even take a second look if you hadn't? Those are the questions that I would ask myself. So it's not a given that just because you pull up, the pants are gonna pull down. Yeah, no, that's not how it works. At least for me, anyway. Bam! I think we're gonna go through the last one, and then we're gonna call it a night. I can't. Okay, last one. Do all guys with girlfriends do this, and what does it mean? So a lady writes, me, 22, she's 22, and my boyfriend, who's 24, were cuddling at night, and I was so tired that I ended up falling asleep. He would tell me that he does this thing always where he would hold me and start caressing my face. He would then kiss my face, and sometimes he would start to tear up. Oh my goodness. Hey, the bro is gone, yo. Now he's been doing this nearly, well, sometimes every day, or what? Now he's been doing this nearly every day for a year in our relationship. I would ask him why he does it, but he never tells me. Only gives me a cute little smirk. Do all guys who have girlfriends do this? What does it really mean? Thanks. The guy's in the love, bro. Or he's lying because you're asleep. You don't know if whatever he's saying is real. He's lying and he's just way ahead of you, and just feeding you with all this fucking information for you to come on Reddit and ask other guys, and and whatever response, like, oh, it's because he loves you, and that works for him. It can be a tactic. Let's just say that. Could be lying. You're asleep. You don't know. He says he cries. If it's true though, it can be true equally, as it could be false. Yeah, the bro is the brother is gone. He's in. Probably with someone that he thought was out of his league, and now she's laying like right next to him. She's sleeping, because sleeping says too many things, trust and all that. If you can sleep with the broer is gonna be like, yo, yeah. Or maybe he just fucking loves the lady so much. Or maybe the act that made you so sleepy was so fire. He's like, yo, the emotions and the excitement are running so high that he just can't help but cry. That's also a possibility. Yeah, I don't know why I feel like it's much easier for him to just lie about all that. You don't know what happens when you fall asleep. You could be fucking scrolling down Instagram, double tapping there. And then when you wake up, he tells you he was caressing your face and kissing you. Either one can happen. Or he just loves you. Do ladies do that? That's my return question. Like, if your guy falls asleep while you're with him, what the fuck are you devils thinking? I'm joking. What are you guys thinking when like that fucking dude is fucking gone? Hey, yeah, what are you guys thinking? The brood is gone. Fucking sleep, I think that's it. Thank you for listening to the podcast. This has been Bedroom Talk Podcast. Follow on Twitter. On Twitter, it's Bedroom Talk _ On Instagram, it's Bedroom Talk _ podcast. We post updates on upcoming episodes and new episodes that come out, and we have a new link that gives you all the options that you can listen to the podcast on. So we used to have just audio platforms, but now the new link also has a YouTube link within it. So just click the link, you get YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and you get like a general link for every other podcast streaming site platform. Yep. Yeah, man. Kulungile. Bye.